and he scored!
That's hit deep into left, and that's out of here. Safe. It's rivalry night here at Joe Ellen Stringer Court on the Jefferson College Hillsborough campus. Welcome everyone, I'm Matt Keeney with JCTV. Welcome to those of you watching live on iHigh.com and those of you joining us for the replay on JCTV. You see the Mineral Area Cardinals being introduced, and that's who the Vikings will be taking on tonight. Big game. In just a second, 3 of our TV production students will have the call, but first, let's meet the Vikings.
Janice Presley, Schertz, Texas. Mary Kay Gardler, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Christina Scott, Dallas, Texas.
Bonnie Durrett, West Paducah, Kentucky.
LaShonda Littleson, Dallas, Texas. Brittany Leonard, Alexander, Arkansas.
Nicole Thomas, Moultrie, Georgia.
Rhea McKnight, Baltimore, Maryland.
Simone Johnson, Atlanta, Georgia.
Matia Baez, San Marcos, Texas.
Marlisa Braxton, Detroit, Michigan. Anya Trask, Columbia, Missouri.
Jasmine Crawford, St. Louis, Missouri.
T. Singleton, New Orleans, Louisiana.
LaQuinta Jefferson, Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Raven Brooks, San Ramon, California.
Mona Latinoy, Dallas, Texas.
You see the Vikings being introduced on the court. Now I'm going to send it over to Cody Ross, Cody Combe, and Kevin Mayberry with the call. Take it away, guys.
All right, welcome back to another Jefferson College Lady Vikings game. Tonight's a big rival game against local Mineral Area College Cardinals. The Jefferson Lady Vikings come in at an overall record of 16-4. Their conference record is 3-0, and in the region play they're 2-2. Kevin, how are the Cardinals doing overall so far during the season?
The Cardinals' overall record is 12-9. Their conference record is 4-1, and their regional record is 3-2.
Thanks, Kevin. Cody, you excited for another game as we're finally back off of that long Christmas break?
Oh yeah, I'm glad to be back after that long Christmas break. Didn't see much snow during the break, but pretty sure for some people that's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah, there hasn't been too much coldness around here. But here comes the tip. For those of you folks at home, enjoy the game.
Vikings will get it first. Here comes Leonard over the line. Over to LaQuinta Jefferson. She looks for a lane. Dropped off there over to Simone Johnson. But there's Thomas. Goes up. It's no good. She gets her own rebound and she puts it home. And it's 2-0 Jeffco. Good start for the Vikings.
The Lady Vikings are going to have size in this game with Simone Johnson and Nicole, number 33. She'll look for the Lady Vikings to try and work the ball into the paint.
Ignoto on the three-pointer there. She was wide open and she buried it. It's 3-2 Mac.
That's Taylor Ignoto from Thousand Oaks, California, out of Westlake High School.
Nicole Thomas just tried to attempt a three and she didn't get it to go. Here comes Mineral Area out with it. In the corner, won't go down. Simone Johnson with the rebound.
And the Lady Vikings are trying to run a full court press, but they're not doing enough job of ball pressure as the Cardinals have been breaking their fast break quite easily.
Quinta Jefferson tried a three-pointer that didn't go, and I think it was Thomas got the first foul of the game for either side. Here comes Mineral Area out with it now.
We're down to 18 minutes and almost about 40 seconds. It's the Vikings up 2 and the Cardinals at 3.
Here's Leonard now over to Thomas.
Look at Simone Johnson working in on the paint. Vikings need to read that she's got a mismatch there. She's taller and stronger. Look for that to be a key matchup in tonight's game.
Littleton with the ball now. takes it to the hoop. That was blocked, but the rebound will fall. That went down by Simone Johnson, and it's 4-3. Here comes Mineral Area. They go down quickly. Noto from the corner. She goes the lane. No good. She got her own rebound, and she scores.
A lack of boxing out by the Lady Vikings leaves for an easy putback.
Ignoto again. She's got all 5 points for the Cardinals so far. Now here's Jefferson with it over to Leonard. She looks for play. Here's Littleton now. Here's Thomas. Here's Jefferson. Jefferson has a lane. What a move, and she scores. What a move by LaQuinta Jefferson.
They keep an eye on Taylor Ignoto, number 21 of the Cardinals. She comes into the game with Mineral Area's leading scorer, with averaging about 16 points per game.
Oh, good pass, and it will fall. That's the first 2 points of the night for Littleton, and it's 8-5 for the Vikings. Got a turnover, and they turn it into 2 points.
And it looks like freshman Raven Brooks is about to come into the game.
All right, thanks for that update. Looks like the Mineral Area is going to go to the line for the first time tonight. The score is 8-5 with the Lady Vikings up 3 with just under 17 minutes left in this first half.
This is the first one. Ailman's shooting. She's a 6'3" sophomore center from Auckland, New Zealand. Gets the second one to fall, and it's 8-6. Here comes Leonard out with it. Now Jefferson looks for play. Passes it to Thomas. Nice pass, but it won't go down.
Now if the Lady Vikings can finish those shots, they're going to get those chances all night long. That's good defense by the Lady Vikings, keeping their hands up, staying straight up, not drawing the foul.
She gets another chance at it, and she puts it away the third time.
And that's just patting the stats right there. She did that for the folks at home. You can hear the crowd and the cheerleaders. Mineral brought their own cheerleaders. If that'll tell you anything of just how big of a rivalry this game is.
Here's Jefferson. That's loose, and we have a jump ball, and it will be Mineral Area ball. 16:05 left to play in the first half. It's 10-6 Vikings.
Jasmine Crawford comes into the game for the Lady Vikings. Look for her to be, she's one of the Lady Vikings' top scorers and an excellent defensive pressure.
Wide open to shoot for three, and she scores. That was Rita Banaszek.
The Lady Vikings are going to have to cut back on the open shots because it looks like the Cardinals can knock down the open shots if they have them. The score is 10-9 with the Lady Vikings up 1 with about 15 and a half minutes left in this first half.
Now you can make it 12-9 as Nicole Thomas puts up a 2 and she buries it. And a travel's called against Mineral Area.
For all you Viking fans, if you don't recall, last year the big upset game, our Lady Vikings were ranked number 1 in the nation in their division, and the Mineral Area College Cardinals come into our court and knock us off, and our team never fully recovered from the loss.
It looks like Brittany Lawson and Courtney Knuckles just entered the game from Mineral Area.
That is Raven Brooks with a big 3 for the Lady Vikings. You can't play much better D. She had a hand in the face, but still knocks it down.
Excellent shot by Raven Brooks. That was an answer for that 3 at the other end. That shot won't go down. There's Brooks with the rebound, and they bring it out. Nice pass to Jefferson, but she held on to the ball, and that forced for the referee to make a travel call.
It looks like we got a sub for Jefferson College, Marlisa Braxton. and Janice Presley just entered the game.
Timeout has been called by Mac.
The Lady Vikings just recently broke their first losing streak of the season with a win against Parkland College. They had recently dropped 2 games in a row, which is a rarity for this Lady Vikings team, who's done very well this season. As we come back into the game, it's just under 15 minutes left in the half. The score is Lady Vikings 15, Lady Cardinals 9.
Game is just barely 5 minutes old. Here comes Mac with the ball. Where is everybody? LaQuinta Jefferson picks it up, and she can't score. And it's out of bounds, and it will be Mac ball.
Miscommunication right there, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, no one was there except for LaQuinta Jefferson, and it was an easy turnover there. Here comes Mac again in the corner.
The only thing you can really say about that shot is it was contested by the Cardinals, and that's going to be a backcourt violation. The pressure D by the Lady Vikings is starting to take its toll on these Cardinals.
Here is LaQuinta Jefferson. Hands it off to Crawford. Back to Jefferson. Now she lost the handle, and they keep it in bounds, and Mac will have it. Here's Knuckles bringing it out.
You know, in that 2-game losing streak that the Lady Vikings had earlier in the season, just about a week ago, their main concern was discipline. And you can see they're having just a few issues here tonight with their discipline, with making just costly plays with bad passes or miscommunication. Look for that to change over the night. They're a pretty good team about talking out there, and they don't turn over the ball quite as often as you've seen so far.
First shot is good from Banaszek. She'll get 2 shots. She attempted a shot and it didn't go down. That's 1-2.
And it looks like Mineral Air is about to have a sub. Number 25, Chelsea Pioneer.
.419 left in this half, and after the 2 free throws, it is now 15 Lady Vikings, Lady Cardinals 11. Mineral Area has no fouls so far in this first half. They've been excellent on their defense without fouling. The Lady Vikings have 3 already.
Jumper for LaQuinta Jefferson is good, and it makes it 17-11 with 14 minutes to play. Good shot there from Jefferson. Now Brooks with the steal. Here she comes down the court. Nice pass to Jefferson, and she scores.
That is excellent play. Fast break is what the Lady Vikings do best, and you just saw a display of it right there.
Larry keeps trying them high passes, but they keep on getting picked off.
And the reason they're throwing those high passes is you'll see is the Lady Vikings are in all the passing lanes, keeping their hands wide and staying big, forcing them to throw lob passes, and that steal by Raven Brooks is the result of those lob passes.
Quick shot from Crawford there that didn't go, and here comes Mineral Area out with it again. Inoto, she'll fire for 3, and she buries it.
And that's why she's their leading scorer coming in this season. The Vikings are just going to have to be prepared that she will fire the shot from anywhere.
She'll decide to shoot for 2, no good. It's overthrown, and Jasmine Crawford does a good job slowing that down, and back to Jefferson. Over to Brooks. Jefferson again.
That'll be out of bounds against the Lady Vikings.
It looks like we've got 2 subs for Jefferson College Lady Vikings. We got number 33, Nicole Thomas. Number 32, Marquia Baez.
Taylor Ignoto, you've seen her hit a couple big shots here in this first half. She's shot a staggering 124 threes so far in this season. She's made 47, so she's shooting about 37% from behind the arc.
Here Here comes Crawford with that rebound over to Brooks. Here's Crawford. Nice move, trying to get it to number 32. Now it's back to Graven Brooks for three, and she can't make it. Oh, what a steal, and she scores. That was Braxton with that steal. Just ripped that ball right out of the MAC player's hands.
It's just under 12 minutes with the Lady Vikings up 5, 21-16. Look at the pressure defense by these Lady Vikings.
Lawson scores, making a three-point game again. Mac somehow solved that pressure. Here comes Crawford.
After the two, it's now 21-18 with just 11.5 minutes in the first half.
It's 21-18. That's an offensive foul, I believe, against Baez. It's already 4 fouls already for the Vikings.
Yeah, the Vikings are going to need to settle down. They're doing an all right job on their offense. They just need to stop fouling and just play solid defense.
Watch out, Crawford almost ran over Ignoto there.
That's just the type of player is there. It's a timeout. The timeout is called by the Lady Cardinals. They're still in this game because of the play by Ignoto. She's had an excellent job carrying her team to stay in this game. The score is 21-18 with the Lady Vikings up 3 with just 11-14 in this first half.
You guys hear a band playing tonight. That's the Northwest High School Band. There are special guests tonight at Joel and Stringer Court.
We have a nice sized crowd here tonight. We'd like to see you guys all out here. All you folks watching this on ihigh.com and later on the replay on TV on the Jeffco channel. You can hear the crowds trying to pump up their team as they come out of this timeout as we're about to begin play.
11-14 left to play in the first half. It's 21-18 Jeffco. Fouls already are 4-zip. The Vikings lead in that department. Ignoto to inbound. Here's Randall now. Crawford doing a good job on her. Now she gets in, and it's a travel call against the Lady Cardinals.
You've seen some big play tonight from LaQuinta Jefferson. Despite missing 5 games, she's among the top leaders in scoring for the Lady Vikings. She's the second best scorer, second to Jasmine Crawford, number 10 of the Lady Vikings.
Jeffco turns the ball over again. Here's Randall out with it. Crawford poked it away. Look out.
There's a collision on the court. Mary Kay Gardner's coming in the game. And Kevin, who's coming in for the Lady Cardinals?
That would be number 3, Hannah Hayden.
10:42 left in this first half. The score is still 21-18 with the Lady Vikings up 3.
Passes over her head, but she'll get it back in. That was Hayden that settled that ball down.
Mary Kay Gardner with some excellent pressure defense out here on the wing.
Passes it to Taylor Ignoto, who's got a couple threes already. That's batted away. A try for 3 in the tie, that won't go. Here's the rebound by Lawson. Ignoto again. And that's a foul called against the Vikings.
It'll be a no shooting foul, but that is their 5th foul in this game.
No.
Pardon me. Looks like it's going to be a travel.
It looks like number 14, Kay Allman, came in for the Lady Cardinals.
correction there, folks. It was a travel call. I thought there was a foul called on that play, but Vikings get the ball back.
Score still 21-18 with just 10 minutes left in this first half. Lady Vikings up 3.
James Gardler.
Ball screen, a big ball screen by Nicole Thomas.
Shot for Braxton and she scores.
That's an excellent job of the pick and roll right there. Marlisa Braxton read the defense and saw she could get an open shot.
23-18 Vikings now with 9:42 to go.
A nice play there by number 3, Hannah Hayden. Taking the ball to the rim herself.
Gardler's gonna try for 3, that's off the rim. She got her own rebound, goes up, and that will go in. Took a while, but it went down, and it's 25-20 Vikings.
That's an excellent job of following your own shot, making sure you can get that more high percentage shot next time. It looks like that foul is gonna be called on Jasmine Crawford. That'll be the 5th foul for the Lady Vikings.
And we got some subs for the Vikings. Number 30, Bonnie Durrett, and number 3, LaQuinta Jefferson. And we got one sub for the Cardinals, number 10, Courtney Knuckles.
9:13 left in this first half. The score is 25-20 with the Lady Vikings up 5.
Long 3, and Ignoto does it again.
Now 25-23 after Ignoto hits another big, deep 3.
Nice pass over to Gardler, and she answers.
That's going to make it 28-23.
Back to a 5-point lead.
You guys, we are seeing an excellent display of shooting here tonight.
A try for 3 won't go.
It's an excellent job of boxing out by Courtney Knuckles, number 10 of the Lady Cardinals. She's out of Poplar Bluff, Missouri, out of Poplar Bluff High School.
And number 13, Rita Bosnicek, just came in for the Lady Cardinals. And number 33, Nicole Thomas, came in.
Lady Cardinals have not fouled yet.
Yeah, they've stayed very disciplined on their defense.
Now I think they fouled right there. Yeah, they did. No, wait a minute. No, it's a foul against the Vikings.
Looks like it's going to be called against Jasmine Crawford, and that's going to be 7 fouls for the Lady Vikings. And Coach Tamika Bruce is not happy with that call by the ref. And it looks like Ignoto, the Lady Cardinals' best shooter, is going to shoot free throws. The Lady Cardinals are in the bonus, so it'll be 1 for 1 as she sinks the first one, so she's going to get one more.
She misses the second one.
Scores 28-24 with just over 8 minutes left in the first half.
That's a long 3, won't go. And the rebound is gobbled up by the Cardinals. Knuckles now, Hayden out with it. A chance for 3, in and out, right to Thomas.
That's a nice tip by Bonnie Durrett to get it to Nicole Thomas.
Oh, she overthrew it, and it will be Cardinal ball.
And number 13, Raven Brooks, just entered the game for Rhea McKnight.
Raven Brooks is one of the Vikings' many prolific shooters from beyond the arc. Look for her to hit a couple more 3s. She's already had 1 tonight. As the Vikings have some more pressure defense, it will be out of bounds, but that's good defense.
And Raven is shooting outstanding 46% on season from downtown.
Look out for number 10 on the Lady Cardinals as she's running the baseline. The Lady Cardinals missed the pass. She was wide open without her defender noticing.
It looks like the Lady Vikings are in the 2-3 zone.
And she missed it. Rebound is loose.
That's an excellent play by Bonnie Durrett to knock it off the Lady Cardinals as it was going out of bounds.
That was a good play. Now the Vikings get it back. I think that's the first 3 that Taylor Ignoto missed.
She has been on fire tonight, and the Vikings are going to have to do something about that to disrupt it. The score is 28-24. Lady Vikings up 4 against the Mineral Area Cardinals with just over 7 minutes left in this first half.
Move by Thomas. What a move by Thomas.
She's playing big tonight. An excellent power move to get in there. She's using her size to her advantage tonight.
And it's 30-24 here. We got about 6 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game.
You know, the Lady Vikings are up, but they've got to stop the fouling trouble that they could be in come second half. There's still 6 minutes left, and they have 7 fouls to the Cardinals 0.
Thomas decides to shoot for 3 off the back. Good idea by Thomas, just didn't go. It was not a bad shot.
Now Thomas can hit those threes, however, she's missed 3 already tonight and has not hit one from behind the arc, but if you've noticed, when she's inside shooting, she's more deadly with those than she is from behind the arc.
Good defense by Leonard to force a turnover, a backcourt violation against the Cardinals. Now the Vikings will get it back. Here's Gardler now to Brooks. Over to Leonard. Here's Gardler.
Excellent ball movement by the Lady Vikings. Nicole Thomas thought about shooting it, but she gives it up to the better three-point shooter. It'll be no good by Raven Brooks as the Lady Cardinals bring the ball back up.
Wide open in the corner for 3, and she buries it. Makes it a 3-point game at 30-27.
There's that play I was talking about. The Lady Cardinals are having a man run the baseline, and that's going to be a charge. An excellent job by the Lady Cardinals to draw the charge.
And number 24, Marlisa Braxton has entered the game for number 30, Bonnie Durrett. And number 25, LaShonda Littleton has entered the game for number 12, Mary Kay Gardler.
The score is 30-27 with 5.5 minutes left in this first half. The fouls are slightly slanted with the Lady Vikings having 8 and the Cardinals 0.
Now they get it in.
Play clock running down. 6 seconds left. An excellent defensive possession there, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it was a good one. Here comes Braxton up the middle. She's fouled and it goes in.
An amazing move by Marlisa Braxton. Shades of Derrick Rose on that play.
That was an unbelievable play. Unbelievable. I mean, imagine all that driving up the lane she did too.
The amount of body strength that needs just to get the ball up after being fouled hard.
That's the first foul of the game for the Cardinals.
And it's a costly one. That's a 3-point play. The score is 33-27 with just 5 minutes left in this first half, with the Lady Vikings up 6.
And she walked.
That's a travel. You can feel that Jefferson. You can hear those Lady Vikings building momentum as the crowd is starting to get back into this game.
Philippe on that turnover there. She did shuffle her feet.
Shonda Middleton over here in the wing.
Johnson. Costly pass, but they'll get it back.
Play clock running down, 7 seconds.
And a blocking foul against Mineral Area.
Looks like the basket will be no good. It'll be a foul on the floor, and the Lady Vikings will have to inbound.
Thomas for 3, and she buries it. What a shot from Thomas, and it makes it a 9-point game at 36-27.
You know, after she shot and poor most of the game behind the arc, but that's just kind of the resiliency attitude that she's got. She's not going to stop shooting unless you make her stop.
Here's Philippe back with an answer.
The score is 36-29. with 4 minutes left in this first half, with the Lady Vikings up 6. Tamika Bruce, the head coach of the Lady Vikings, telling her team to pressure the ball more, and they have done an excellent job with the ball pressure for most of this first half.
From the free throw line, a shot no good. What a rebound by Thomas. Good rebound. So Simone Johnson slows it down, and she took one step too many. She traveled.
That's a hard thing to do, to catch that ball up in the air and try and stop your feet as soon as you catch it.
One of the tough plays to make in this game. Clock winding down, 3:40 to go, and it's 36-29 Vikings. Gives it to Philippe, she'll try for three. That's no good, right to Braxton. Good rebound by Braxton. Nice pass to Leonard. What a move, and she will not score. She's fouled. She'll shoot two.
She almost had an excellent, beautiful play. That might have been on SportsCenter. She'll go to the line and shoot two for the Lady Vikings. That's only the third foul for the Lady Cardinals. They've been disciplined for most of this first half, but it looks like the driving that the Lady Vikings have been doing is finally starting to take its toll.
And number 14, Kate Ailman, is about to end the game with number 25, Chelsea Pioneer for the Lady Cardinals.
After that first free throw, the score is 37-29, with the Lady Vikings up 8, with just 3.5 minutes left in this first half.
The shot is good, and it makes it a 9-point game again at 38-29 with 3:25 to go in the first half. Mineral Areas had the last 3 fouls after Jeffco had the first 8 fouls. She's wide open for 3. Shot, she's fouled, and she scores. It's going to be a 4-point play depending on the free throw.
That is a costly mistake by the Lady Vikings. On that kind of a play, you just have to put your hand in your face and hope she misses it. You cannot foul on a shot like that. And Tamika Bruce does not look happy over on the bench.
Fouls on Braxton. Shot is up, and it's a 4-point play, making it 38-33.
It's 9 fouls for the Lady Vikings, and we still have 3 minutes left in this first half.
Nice pass to Johnson, no good. Another chance, score!
And it looks like it could be an and-one play. A nice job of following it up on her to get her own rebound. And the Lady Vikings are up 7 before the free throw with just 3 minutes and 3 seconds left in this first half.
They're giving up a 4-point play. They may complete a 3-point play to have an answer for that.
The crowd quiets down. Let Simone Johnson focus.
And it will not go. So it's just a 2-point play and makes it 40-33 with 3 minutes to go. Oh, that was a mistake pass right there. No one was there except Leonard. A shot, no good. She'll shoot 2.
That's a good job of B. Leonard passing it to Marlisa Braxton, who had the better look. And Marlisa Braxton's going to go to the line for the second time tonight. Looks like we have some players coming in. Who are they, Kevin?
It looks like number 31, Janice Presley, and number 3, Hannah Hayden. Oh, and number 10, Courtney Knuckles.
It's been a solid outing for the Lady Vikings in this first half. If you take out the fouls, this game could be a blowout. They're still up by 8, 41-33, with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in this first half.
Makes them both, making it a 9-point game again at 42-33 with 2:43 to go. Here come the Cardinals. She's double teamed.
Excellent ball pressure by the Lady Vikings. They find the open shot.
Didn't go. Nice pass to Leonard. Good pass to Braxton. She lost the ball though, and it's recovered by the Cardinals. Here they come. In the corner, Panier's got it. Now across to Ignoto. And a foul is called. It's a double bonus. She'll shoot 2. 10th foul for the Vikings.
Now the fouls could come back to haunt the Lady Vikings in the second half. You see him huddled up there just before Ignoto takes her first free throw.
Shot is up and it's good.
After that hard-taken loss last season, you know, Tamika Bruce, even though they were winning, she would love to just come back and kill these Lady Cardinals, but she cannot be happy with the discipline they've shown.
And here comes Mary Kat Gardler in for Lady Vikings. And with that free throw, that makes a score 42-35 with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in the half.
Leonard out with it. Over to Littleton. Back to Leonard. Over to Gardler. Leonard, nice quick passes. Presley shot, score. Janice Presley makes it a 9-point game again at 44-35 with a minute 51 to go.
The Lady Vikings have done an excellent job of getting open looks tonight and forcing quite a few turnovers by these Lady Cardinals.
That rims in and out, ball is loose, and the Cardinals get it. There's Ignoto. She was open, a shot for 3, and they score.
Those second chance opportunities cannot happen if the Lady Vikings want to come away with a win tonight. The score is 45-38, a 6-point lead for the Lady Vikings, with just under a minute and a half to go in this first half.
Ball was tipped away, and the Vikings will retain possession. Presley comes in to inbound this one. Hands it off to Littleton, over to Leonard. Here's Presley. Gardler now. Can't penetrate. Now they get set up. Oh, Thomas, she could not handle the ball and they turn it over. Oh, what a play by Presley to knock that away.
That's a nice play of getting back on defense. That's something Tamika Bruce, the head coach of the Lady Vikings, loves to see.
Now Wilson, good hustle down on the floor to get that deflection.
That's a shot and it goes in, and it makes it a 4-point game with less than a minute to go. It's 44-40.
Now I know that shot went in, but that's good defense by the Lady Vikings. Putting a hand in the face, making the shot difficult for the defender.
Just shoot for the deep 2, that won't go. And here come the Cardinals. That's a shot, no. That was a bad shot.
It's a 4-point lead for the Lady Vikings, 44-40, with just 30 seconds left in this first half.
Should just let this clock run down a little bit. Right now, it's just a 6-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Thomas for 3, won't go. And that's a foul, I believe, against Mineral Area, I believe.
That's going to be a loose ball foul. So the Lady Vikings will get a completely new shot clock, and it looks like they'll probably run down the clock to get the final shot of this first half. The score is 44-40. The Lady Vikings up by 4 with 17 seconds left in this first half. As there's a timeout called.
Jeff Cole calls a timeout.
So are we impressed with the outing that we've seen from the Lady Vikings tonight?
I've been impressed with it. They're hustling. They got some good defensive pressure. They're causing turnovers.
One thing that has to worry a Lady Viking fan is the fouls that have been put on tonight. They already have 10 in this first half.
And not only that, but the Cardinals' 3-point shooting too.
Well, they've just got to come out in the second half and do a better job of closing out shooters and not letting those quick passes. They've got to get back into those gaps. If you remember earlier in the first half, the Lady Vikings were getting in the gaps and making them throw lob passes and not letting open shooters get the ball so quick.
Here's Thomas. That's blocked. And that's a foul against Thomas.
Actually, it looks like it's going to be a loose ball foul against Mary Kate Gardler. And that means the Lady Cardinals are going to shoot 2 because they are in the double bonus. 9.6 seconds left in the game before the free throws. The Lady Vikings up 4.
First shot is good. So it makes it a 3-point game at 44-41 with 9.8 seconds to go.
You can hear the crowd trying to mess with the focus of the Lady Cardinals shooting.
He makes them both.
That's number 10, Courtney Knuckles, draining both free throws. That takes an awful amount of focus to sing both with the crowd yelling.
For two, and she buries it at the buzzer. And that
the score is 46-42 at the end of the first half. We'll see you after the break.
Thanks a lot, guys. What a way to end the first half. Vikings lead this one by 4. We'll be back with the second in just a while on JCTV and ihigh.com.
I will discover my future by exceeding my academic expectations.
By being the best student I can be.
I will discover my future by knowing learning is just the beginning.
And the pursuit of knowledge lasts a lifetime.
I will discover my future by being the first in my family to go to college.
By trying new things.
By living my dreams.
I will discover my future at Jefferson College.
Today I helped someone live and breathe a little easier.
Today I'm part of a respected team.
Today, I helped a patient conquer a chronic illness.
Today, I helped someone overcome their biggest challenge.
Today, I helped save one tiny life.
What have you done in your job today? Respiratory therapists make lives better one breath at a time. Contact Jefferson College today. Our healthcare career options will help you discover your future.
Welcome back to the second half of play, and it is underway.
Here's
some things that the Lady Vikings need to work on in the second half. They were in too much foul trouble early in that first half, and the Cardinals capitalized. They were 9 for 11 when it comes to free throws in that first half. Kevin, was there anything you saw that the Lady Vikings need to fix in order to keep this lead and get a win?
Yeah, they need to stop Taylor Ignoto. She went 4-4 from three-point range, and she dropped in 18 points in that first half.
Yeah, and I saw that the Lady Vikings weren't doing an excellent job. Weren't doing quite as good job as they usually are at closing out. The Middle Area Cardinals did an excellent job from behind the arc as a team. They shot 7 for 12 on three-pointers.
Here comes Middle Area out with it. Goes up, no good. Good defense there, and now Simone Johnson's behind everyone, and she scores.
Simone Johnson, who had fell down on the last offensive play for the Lady Vikings, was just now starting to get back as the Lady Vikings came up with a turnover, and she got the easy buckets.
Well, Mac just answered, makes it 48-44, just underway here in the second half.
18 and a half minutes left in this game. No fouls given up, which is a good sign for the Lady Vikings, is that by this time in the last half, they had already had 2.
It looks like for Lady Cardinals, Chelsea Pioneers about to come in, and for Lady Vikings, Raven Brooks is about to enter the game.
Raven Brooks did a nice job shooting in that first half. She shot 1 for 3 behind the three-pointers. Look for her to do more of the same. She shot about 30%, which I can see that to improve as the game goes on.
Bader with the 3 there, and here comes Thomas, and she just answers back at the other end. It's 51-47.
That's going to make her 2 for 6 from three-point range in this game. She now has 14 points in the game. The score is 51-47 with 17 and a half minutes left in the game with the Lady Vikings up 4. And that's going to be a foul call. Simone Johnson can't believe it. She thought she got all ball on that swat.
Foul, Vikings number 34, Simone Johnson.
Number 14 at the line, Kate Ailman. She drains the first one. It will now be 51-48.
The 25, Chelsea Panier. The 13, Rita Anderson.
That'll be the first foul against the Lady Vikings in this first half.
And Kate Ailman, drain ball for free throws.
It's going to be off Kate Ailman, as LaQuinta Jefferson just lost the dribble and got lucky as it went off Kate's foot.
Braxton now. Inbounds, good pass to Thomas, and she overshot everything.
Lady Cardinals trying to set up their offense. Is number 3. Hannah Hayden was dribbling around, and it's going to be a turnover.
Here they come, nice pass to Littleton, and she puts it home. And it makes it 53-49 with under 17 to go.
And Jasmine Carver's about to come in the game for Lady Vikings.
Yes, she will, as soon as there's another dead ball, and that's another turnover. LaQuinta Jefferson on the break.
Oh!
And the shot is no good.
That one just rimmed in and out. Bad break from Jefferson.
This is some nice defense we're seeing from them in the second half. Less fouls and more turnovers. But the score is 53-51. There's 16 and a half minutes left in the game. The Cardinals are more than in it. They could be threatening to take over if they get a stop here.
Raven Brooks into Littleton. Littleton answers.
And it looks like Brittany Leonard's entered the game too for Lady Vikings, and so is Angela Reynolds for the Lady Cardinals.
Timeout called. So it's a surprising turn of events. The Lady Vikings are playing better defense with less fouls, but they're not converting on offense. They've made a couple shots, but the air ball by Nicole Thomas and a couple loose ball turnovers. It is now 55-51 with 16 minutes left in this game. And Kevin, it looks like the Lady Vikings took your advice and they're not letting those easy three-point shots like they were in the first half.
And so far, Taylor Ignoto, she hasn't had one shot taken yet in this half.
And in that first half, she had taken 13 shots just in the first half.
And she made a majority of her shots. She is a deadly shooter.
And most of the time, the Lady Vikings had a hand in her face, making it difficult, especially on the and one play. It takes a lot of focus when you have two players charging at you like Ignoto did and still be able to knock down the shot.
Yeah, that 4-point play was big for her. That really boosted her team, got them up and going.
Ignoto's going to throw in. And it looks like the Lady Vikings move to a full court press.
Good ball pressure. That was a great hustle play by Marlisa Braxton.
Marlisa Braxton not happy with the call. She thought she had gotten away clean.
I don't think that was out of bounds. She didn't have the ball when she went out of bounds. Here they come and they score.
Score is 55-53 with just under 16 minutes left in this game.
Here comes Jefferson now. Ooh, at Miss Braxton, I believe, that went off her back, and now the Mineral Area has got it with a chance to tie this game up.
Looked like a miscommunication on the play. Leonard didn't see that Marlisa Braxton was trying to direct the winger on where to go in the play.
And there's a nice tip by Raven Brooks, but went out of bounds. The ball will stay with the Lady Cardinals.
It is a 2-point game with just 15 and a half minutes left in the game. 55-53, Lady Vikings up 2. Jump ball. And the jump is going to go to the Cardinals. It's still some good defense, but the Lady Vikings have got to start converting on offense like they did in that first half.
There's Ailman now to Ignoto. Hands it off. Oh, Crawford almost stole it, but she got docked with the foul there.
And the foul.
Vikings number 10, Jasmine Crawford.
And here comes Rhea McKnight for the Lady Vikings, in for Marlisa Braxton.
Number 1, Rhea McKnight will enter the game for Jefferson.
Jasmine Crawford has had a quiet night. She's the leading scorer for the Lady Vikings.
And there's Angela Randall with the teardrop.
And it's a tie game for the first time in this game. The score is 55-55 with 15 minutes left.
Here's Leonard into Brooks. Crawford's wide open. She takes it herself, won't go. And Ailman's got it, and they have a chance to lead for the third time in this game. They led twice already, 3-2, 5-4.
It's good defense, but they cannot let the point guard drive in at will like that. That will cost them later on in the game. It's still all tied up at 55 with 14 and a half minutes left in the game.
Shoot, that's no good. Brooks with the rebound.
It was a good move by Ailman, but she didn't get the shot to fall.
Looking over to Leonard, into Brooks. Good pass to Littleton again. Nice pass to Leonard over to Crawford.
He got some good ball movement going. And
foul.
That'll be the first foul against these Lady Cardinals in the second half. It'll be a non-shooting foul, so that the Lady Vikings will inbounds.
Good pass to Littleton, and it will get in there, and the Vikings lead again, 57-55 with 14:09 to go.
The Lady Vikings are going to have to keep converting on offense and keep getting stops. It's a nice stop, but it's going to be called a foul, I believe, and it looks like that will be a shooting foul.
These fouls are going to cost the Lady Vikings. It looks like LaQuinta Jefferson is going to enter the game for the Lady Vikings.
Angela Reynolds going to the line. Angela Reynolds only had one shot in the first half and was never went to the free throw line, but she buries her first one of the night.
Number 3, LaQuinta Jefferson will enter the game for the Vikings.
And the score is 57-56 with 13:50 left in the second half.
Second one didn't go down. Nice pass to Jefferson. Into McKnight. Littleton, that was blocked away, and it will remain Viking ball.
It looked like the bench of the Lady Vikings was wanting the foul call there, but they did not get it. It'll be an inbounds play. But they will get that shooting foul, and it's going to be LaQuinta Jefferson going to the line. She started off hot in that first half.
Foul number 25, Chelsea Pennier. LaQuinta Jefferson will shoot 2 for the Vikings.
And it looks like the Lady Cardinals are going to have 3 substitutions. Hannah Hayden, Brittany Lawson, and Madeline Felipe.
Hannah Hayden, Brittany Lawson, and Madeline Felipe.
LaQuinta Jefferson she was 3 for 5 on shooting from the field in that first half, 6 points. That was in the first few minutes of the game, but after that, she had a quiet rest of the game as she buries that free throw. The score is now 59-56, with just 13 and a half minutes left in the game.
That second free throw almost rimmed out. Here come the Cardinals.
Ignoto's got the ball. She looks to shoot.
Ignoto's wanting to fire that three-pointer back up.
Ignoto can't find a way in. Passes it over. Inside. Works her way around, goes up, no. Second chance, no. Good defense by the Vikings there.
Shauna Littleton bringing up the ball. She grabbed the rebound. It's going to be an on-the-floor foul, but the fouls are all tied up at 3. Oh, no. It looks like she did get the shot off, and it will be a shooting foul. Score is 59-56. Oh, I was right the first time. It is an on-the-floor foul. It's confusing there. It looked like they were lining up to shoot the free throws.
to Jefferson for 3. Won't go. And a foul against the Vikings.
That'll be an over-the-back call on Rhea McKnight. And here comes Courtney Knuckles for the Lady Cardinals, subbed in for Rita.
Lady Vikings have done a much better job with no fouls in this, with stopping as many fouls as they had in that first half. We've seen them coming out a lot more disciplined in the second half. Hayden's trying to run her offense. And another foul called against the Lady Vikings, and Tamika Bruce is extremely upset with that call.
Looked like on that block, it looked like she got all ball on that.
Foul on Vikings number 1, Rhea McKnight.
And Nicole Thompson's coming in for the Lady Vikings.
Knuckles will shoot at the line for middle area.
This is Knuckles' second trip to the line. She was 2 for 2 in that first half.
And Jerica Wheeler will come in for the Lady Cardinals.
For the Vikings, Nicole Thomas.
As Nicole Thomas comes in, LaShonda Littleton's going to walk off the court. And she buries her free throws. The score is now 59-58. It's a 1-point game. Lady Vikings up with just 12.5 minutes left in this first half, or in the game.
And there's a shooting foul that'll send LaQuinta Jefferson to the free throw line for 2.
Lady Vikings are doing a much better job getting to the free throw line in this second half.
LaQuinta Jefferson at the line for the Vikings.
They had just 5 attempts at the free throw line in the first half, and they have far surpassed that already in the second half. And a timeout is called. The score is 60-58. Lady Vikings up 2. With 12:27 left in the game. Cody, you enjoying the second half?
Oh yeah, it's been a good one. I mean, foul trouble, well, they're almost getting there, but they did a much better job, I believe, in this half than they did. I believe at this time, I think they had 7 fouls at this time.
They've done a much better job settling down on defense. They're still causing about the same amount of turnovers, but with a lot less fouls.
They've definitely picked up the defensive pressure.
This game has pretty much been back and forth, I should say.
Yeah, the Lady Vikings have led the entire game, but the Cardinals have been nipping at their heels the whole way. It's just a 2-point lead right now before LaQuinta's second free throw.
That will rim in there, and it's 61-58 with 12:27 to go.
And here comes the pressure from the Lady Vikings.
It's that full court press that they have just executed perfectly tonight. That's Brittany Leonard. Lady Vikings sticking with that full court press. Let's see if the Cardinals can handle it better this time.
That was a good play there by Jefferson to force that turnover. And now here come the Cardinals. That stayed in bounds. Shot no good.
Excellent.
The rebound is loose.
And that'll be a travel call. The defense has just been outstanding in this second half by the Lady Vikings. You'd have to expect if they get their offense to turn on like it was in the beginning of that first half, this game could get out of hand quick. 63-58, Lady Vikings up 5 with just 11.5 minutes left in the game.
Across the Brooks into Jefferson. And that's turned away by the MAC defense. And
Brittany Leonard in transition with the turnover.
Takes it all the way and she scores to make it a 7-point game, 65-58.
This crowd's starting to get into the game. Mineral area is going to have to get a stop or score to get the momentum coming back.
Chance to 3 and she buries it.
That's a 3 from number 10, Courtney Knuckles. As the game gets closer to ending, you can hear the crowd get bigger.
What What a rebound by Jefferson. What a turnaround, won't go. She can't believe that.
65-61 with just under 11 minutes left in the game. Lady Vikings up 4. Ray McKnight trying to get a turnover. Tamika Bruce is not happy with that call. Kevin, it looks like you're going to have your hands full. It looks like they cleared the bench with the substitutions for the Lady Cardinals.
Yeah, for the Lady Cardinals, looks like Angela Reynolds, Chelsea Panier, Taylor Ignoto, and Rita Bosnicek is coming in for the game. And for Lady Vikings is Jasmine Crawford, Mary Kay Gardner, and Marlisa Braxton.
Excellent job. I probably would have got confused on how many players just came into the game. 65-62 with 10.5 minutes left in the game. Lady Vikings up 3. Scratch that, make it Lady Vikings up 2.
2-point game. 65-63. They had a 7-point lead. Now that's a 2 all of a sudden. Here comes Crawford, and she airmailed it.
A nice jump ball grab. And that's a big defensive play by Mary Kay Gardner. That is good thinking to get the jump ball, knowing that she would get the ball back off it.
Thomas for 3, and she scores. What a shot from Thomas, and it makes it a 5-point game again.
Nicole Thomas is playing outstanding tonight.
That is her third three-pointer of the night.
She is shooting 3 for 7. She started off rocky, going 0 for 4, and then has picked it up ever since. And the crowd is not happy with the referee's call. It'll be a turnover by Crawford. It looks like the Lady Vikings switch to a 2-3 zone, and they get the turnover off of it.
Over back to Crawford. Now Jefferson lost the handle on it, but she regains control. Nice pass to Thomas. She's going to try again. No good this time.
You know, she's feeling it, so I can't blame her on that shot, but I probably would have worked the ball around a little more next time. But hey, if she makes it, she's a hero.
In the corner for 3, that's no good.
It'll be out of bounds on Ignoto as the Lady Vikings bring the ball back up.
Ignoto has yet to take one shot this half. The Lady Vikings are doing a good job of shutting her down.
The score is 68-63 with just under 10 minutes left in this game.
Here's Braxton now over to Jefferson. Back to Crawford at the top of the keys. Gardler has nowhere to go. Now LaQuinta Jefferson's got it. Goes in and she travels. And Tamika Bruce can't believe it.
Traveling ball, Lady Vikings.
I'm not sure about that call, but then again, I'm not a licensed referee, so I can't really pass that judgment.
Well, that was a nice move by LaQuinta Jefferson. And looks like Lady Vikings is about to have some subs. Janice Presley and Marquia Baez.
Shot. It's off the backboard, but doesn't matter. Jefferson's got it. Pass to Thomas.
Oh, an almost beautiful play as she threw the no-look pass.
I think she had no choice there. She had to get rid of it, or else she would have been called with the travel.
Yeah, she looked like she was off balance. It was a good read. Maybe just a little more to her right, and that pass would have been dead on.
She definitely had the right idea when she passed that ball.
68-63, 8.5 minutes left in the game. Lady Vikings up 5.
Over to Ignoto, has a lane, and a foul is called.
Foul's going to be on Marlisa Braxton.
She'll shoot 1-1 now.
Marlisa Braxton.
The Lady Vikings have done an excellent job on defense, but it looks like the fouls might come back to haunt them as they let the Lady Cardinals' best free throw shooter go to the line.
First shot will not go.
And the ball's tipped out of bounds. It'll be Lady Vikings ball.
Denise Presley into the rebound. Here comes Jasmine Crawford.
Paxton across for Gardler. Back to Crawford. Here's Gardler. Thought about shooting. Has it back to Crawford. She'll fire for downtown. No good. Here comes Baez with the rebound. Braxton, here's Crawford again.
That's going to be a new shot clock.
Over to Gardler. She'll try for three. Won't go.
And she steps out of bounds. Nice play by the Lady Vikings. That'll be another new shot clock for the Lady Vikings. They're not scoring, but they are getting the rebounds and keeping the ball on for their offense.
Here's Baez over to Crawford. Gardler, and that's an offensive foul.
Tamika Bruce is getting furious. That's going to be the Lady Vikings' 8th foul of the game. It will not be one they can shoot, but that might come back to haunt them later on in the game.
Crawford.
And that's a turnover.
Oh, goodness. Another offensive foul.
Tempers are flaring right now. And a timeout call by the Vikings. That'll be a full.
This crowd's getting into it. The rivalry is starting to take place. (68-63). 7 minutes and 39 seconds left in the game. The Lady Vikings have 9 fouls. They're going to have to settle it down on defense, or the fouls could come back to haunt them later.
When you look at the last two, both of them were offensive fouls.
That is something the Lady Vikings cannot afford. There's still so much time left in the game.
With them offensive fouls, they keep opening the door for the Cardinals. The only problem is they keep picking it shut with the turnovers.
And the timeout is in, and we're about to get the game back underway. 68-63. And the Viking cheerleaders are trying to get their crowd hyped up into this game. A nice play by Makia Baez and a turnover for the Vikings. It's going to be out of bounds, and the Vikings will get the ball back and have a new shot clock.
And the ball just rolled right on out of the gym.
It looks like these Lady Cardinals don't have an answer for this full court press yet.
And Brittany Leonard going to get that ball as it rolled outside the gym. And the game is back on play.
Braxton. And another turnover against the Vikings.
We're not seeing a lot of offense in this game. It seems like it's a defensive battle in the second half. That full court press has given the Lady Cardinals trouble all game. A nice dribble move by number 23 of the Lady Cardinals.
A chance for three, won't go. Right to Gardler, nice rebound.
Mary Kay Gardler making sure nobody comes near. She whips that ball around. If anyone was near, that was going to be a vicious elbow.
It's no good. Nice rebound by Baez. It's loose, but Crawford gets it back. There's been no score in almost 4 minutes.
Nice ball movement by the Lady Vikings.
Gardler for two, and she scores. Makes it a 7-point game at 70-63.
And the crowd erupts. Another defensive play by the Vikings.
And Courtney Knuckles comes in for Lady Cardinals.
Score 70-63. The Lady Vikings have built their 7-point lead back up. With 6.5 minutes left in the game, and their full court press is giving the Lady Cardinals a hard day at the office. Another foul called against Jasmine Crawford.
That's her fourth, I believe. She gets one more. It's not been a good night for Crawford.
Jasmine Crawford.
Looks like DeShonda Littleton's coming into the game. You would have to think that she's coming in for Jasmine Crawford.
Hannah Hayden will shoot 2 for the Cardinals.
Score is still 70-63 with 6:27 left in the game.
That one rims in and out.
Entering the game for Jefferson College, number 25, DeShonda Littleton.
Makes second, so it makes it 70-64 with 6:26 to go.
Bad news is the Lady Vikings have 10 fouls, which means the Lady Cardinals will be in the double bonus for the rest of the game.
Here's Littleton over to Braxton. There's Gardler wide open in the corner. Passes it to Baez. Oh, what a move. She's fouled. She'll shoot 2.
You know what? She might have missed the shot, but that's a good job getting to the free throw line for the first time tonight.
Foul on Cardinals, number 14, Kate Elman. Ikea Baez at the line for the Vikings.
And it looks like Natalie and Felipe is going to come in the game for the Lady Cardinals.
First shot is up and it's good.
Ikea Baez drains the first free throw.
23, Natalie Felipe will enter the game for the Cardinals.
It'll be a 7-point lead, 71-64 before the second free throw, with just over 6 minutes left in the game.
Second shot by Baez off the back. Oh. They're going to say she was out of bounds.
That was a nice hustle from Marquilla Baez.
71-64, 6 minutes left in the game. Let's see how this one ends.
To Ignoto, can't shoot. She's guarded very well.
Ignoto is not taking a shot this entire second half. The defense that the Lady Vikings have done on her this entire second half has been
double team, and it will be Cardinal ball.
It'll be out of bounds, but they have 6 seconds to get the shot off. Let's see if they notice the clock and see what happens. The ball's probably going to go to Ignoto. Look for the Lady Vikings to stop her from getting the ball.
In the corner for 2. It's off the rim, and it's over the backboard now.
71-64 still. 5 minutes and 35 seconds left in the game. Timeout called by the MAC Cardinals. An excellent game we're seeing here. The Lady Vikings have been hustling this entire second half on defense, and they are still up 7.
The MAC Cardinals have only scored 1 point over the last 6 minutes.
That's because of the excellent ball pressure that the Lady Vikings have been putting on in that amount of time. Listen to that crowd getting pumped up for their Lady Vikings. And the timeout's going to be over. Play will resume.
This has been a great game so far.
Nicole Thomas is back into the game, so is Raven Brooks. Simone Johnson's going to come back in for the Lady Vikings. Nicole Thomas has been on fire this game. Let's see if she can continue to keep that streak going.
Littleton now looks for support. Here's Thomas. Back to Brooks. And to Simone Johnson. Goes up and she scores off the backboard. What a shot.
You remember I did say in the beginning of this game that the size of Simone Johnson was going to cause a lot of problems for this small mineral area team.
It's a 9-point game with 4:55 to go at 73-64. Now make it 73-66.
6-point lead for the Lady Vikings with just under 5 minutes. This is an excellent game. You know the Lady Vikings are looking to avenge that big loss they had last year. If they get this win, Coach Tamika Bruce should be happy, but you know her. She loves perfection.
Into Thomas. Brooks. She's knocked down, no call, but Brooks gets the ball back, but she turns it over to you-know-who, Ignoto. She goes up, she's fouled, and look out.
Nicole Thomas. Megan
And
Taylor.
the Lady Vikings are happy about that foul. They want no easy baskets for Ignoto.
Taylor Ignoto will shoot for the Cardinals.
First shot is good. Second shot is good, so she makes them both, and they're coming right back. It's down a 5-point game.
73-68 with just over 4 minutes left in the game. Anything could happen.
Here's Littleton over to Jefferson.
Simone Johnson's working her tail off on the inside.
Oh, but they turn it over though, and here come the Cardinals. Here's Ignoto over to Ailman. She'll shoot for two, that won't go. Simone Johnson, nice rebound.
Raven Brooks running the point for the first time in this game.
Here's Littleton. Nice pass to Thomas. Fakes it. She's fouled, she'll shoot two.
That's an excellent job by Simone Johnson. She probably would have still got the foul if she would have went up first the first time.
It looks like we got two subs coming in for the Lady Vikings. Marlisa Braxton and Bonnie Durrett.
If the Lady Vikings come away with the win tonight, you'd have to think Nicole Thomas gets the game ball for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She's had a great game tonight. Second shot is up. She makes them both, and it makes it a 7-point game again. 3:27 to go at half court. There's Ailman wide open. She's stopped by Durrett. There's Ignoto into Philippe. Shot, no good. Rebound is loose, and Raven Brooks picks up the loose change, and out they come. Here's Jefferson to Braxton to Thomas.
Nicole Thomas has been feeling it.
And she buries another three. What a shot by Nicole Thomas.
That is her fourth three on the night. She is on fire.
She's now shooting 4 for 9, just under 50% from behind the arc. Quite impressive for the big man of the Lady Vikings.
For the first time tonight, their lead is double digits. Braxton won't score, but it's a foul.
It's a nice job getting to the rim, and this is a 10-point lead now before the free throws.
It looks like the Lady Cardinals are going to have some subs. Rita Banashchek and Brittany Lawson.
Marlisa Braxton will shoot two for Jefferson College.
78-68. With 2 minutes and 41 seconds left in the game.
Entering the game for the Cardinals, number 13, Rita Banashchek. Number 22, Brittany Lawson.
Second shot, it rimmed in and out. Brooks stole it. That's a kicking motion, so the Vikings can get it back. Vikings lead by 10, 78-68 with 2.5 to play.
It's going to be off the Lady Cardinals, and the Vikings will get the ball back.
Here's Braxton in the Brooks. Braxton again. Nice pass, a shot for three, score!
That was a beautiful shot by LaQuinta Jefferson.
What a move, no good, and we have a reach over foul.
Scores 81-68. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the game as the Vikings have pulled away here.
Foul, number 13, Raven Brooks. Felipe at the line for the Lady Cardinals.
It looks like LaShonda Littleton is coming in the game for Lady Vikings for Raven Brooks.
LaShonda Littleton.
Nice round of applause for Raven Brooks as she comes out of the game.
Yeah, she actually fouled out. That's why she's coming out.
Raven Brooks did have a decent game tonight, but nowhere near as well as Nicole Thomas has played tonight. She just came up huge for these Lady Vikings.
Braxton over to Thomas. Passes it across to Jefferson. She'll try for three. No, won't go. Thomas uses her player there, a shot, and it won't go.
Lady Vikings not allowing any easy shots, making the Cardinals work for every point they get.
Foul, number 24, Marlisa Braxton.
Scores 81-69.
The line for the Cardinals.
Lady Vikings with a 13-point lead before the free throws. There's just 1 minute and 47 seconds left in the game.
And here comes Angela Randall and Kate Ailman for Lady Cardinals.
Angela Randall, number 14, Kate Ailman.
Shot is up and she makes them both, so it's a 10-point game again, 81-71 with a minute 46 to go. Here comes Braxton in for Jefferson. Over to Thomas.
Thomas has been feeling it. You know they're gonna work a shot for her.
Braxton works her way in, no good. Oh, it's knocked away by Braxton. No, the putback, yes, by LaQuinta Jefferson.
And the crowd erupts. A nice defensive display we are seeing here tonight by the Lady Vikings. Scores 83-71. Lady Vikings with a 12-point lead with just about a minute left in this game.
Felipe will shoot, won't go, and Braxton is fouled. She'll go to the line for 1 and 1. It's the 8th foul against the Cardinals in this half.
And that's gonna put the Vikings and the bonus 1 for 1 will come up for Marlisa Braxton.
Marlisa Braxton will shoot the line for the Vikings.
Foul is on Randall, that's her third. And here is Braxton to the line. First shot.
And it looks like Ray McKnight and Janice Presley are coming in the game for Lady Vikings.
Number 1, Ray McKnight.
And one of the biggest stories of the second half, other than just the defense as a whole, is the shutting down of Ignoto, who is on fire. She had 18 points in that first half. And she has but 2 free throws in this second half.
Apparently the Lady Vikings got the message in the locker room at the half.
They must have been listening to our broadcast as we came back.
Philippe, a shot. She overshot everything. And a travel is called against the Vikings, I believe.
Timeout called for the Lady Vikings. 41.8 seconds left in this game. Lady Vikings up 14. And boys, it looks like this one might be all sealed up for the Lady Vikings, barring a miracle for the Cardinals.
All the viewers watching on iHigh tonight, if you're looking for something else to do, if you are a Blues fan, tune into the Blues game after tonight's telecast here on iHigh.com. The Blues play the Pittsburgh Penguins tonight.
That'll be a good game. You know, I'm always a hometown fan of the Blues, but the Penguins are an excellent team, and without Sidney Crosby, the Malkin has stepped up his game. So it'll be an interesting matchup as the Blues come off their first loss in 5 games.
The game tonight for the Blues is on Fox Sports Midwest. You can catch it.
And if you're watching this game on iHigh.com, come on down to our next home game. The Lady Vikings would love some support. from their hometown fans. And the coaches of the Lady Vikings are upset with Janice Presley's defensive pressure out there. Just too much, and she gives away a foul there that she cannot take back.
21 Taylor.
We got two subs coming in for Lady Vikings. LaShonda Littleton and Bonnie Durrett.
Entering for Jefferson College, number 30, Bonnie Durrett. Number 25, LaShonda Littleton.
Micaiah Baez and Rhea McKnight will come out of the game, and that will be probably for the end of the night. And the Lady Cardinals turn on their full court pressure. Let's see how Marlisa Braxton handles it.
Final 30 seconds. Here comes Jefferson. What a move off the side of the rim.
20 seconds left, 13-point lead. The Lady Vikings are going to come away with a win here to avenge that big-time loss last season.
And a foul is called with 11.7 to go.
It's been an excellent game here. The Lady Vikings have pulled away here at the end because of their defensive pressure. When their offense was struggling, their defense carried them through this game.
Both teams have fought hard, just the Lady Vikings wanted it more. It came down to it.
And you know, it mostly boils down to the turnovers. Lady Vikings just forced so many turnovers with their excellent defense here in the second half.
Baez now into LaShonda Littleton. That's a foul, stopping the clock with 3.3 to go.
The score right now is 85-73, with the Lady Vikings up 12. And LaShonda Littleton's going to shoot 2 free throws here, which will end the game.
Correction, 1-1.
And Chelsea Panniers come in for Lady Cardinals.
Shot is good. It makes it 86-73.
This is going to continue. The Lady Vikings, they're going to start a winning streak here with 2 in a row as this game comes to an end.
At the buzzer, no, it won't go, and that's going to do it.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks so much, guys. Big win for the Vikings on rivalry night. I'd like to thank Cody Ross, Cody Coleman, and Kevin Mayberry. Matt Keeney here, JCTV. We'll see you later.